Hey fandom, how's it going? Today we are going to be addressing the subject that Pat Brodericks released his statement on Facebook saying that cosplay brings nothing to conventions. No, I'm sorry. That's just a dumb, ignorant statement. It really has no weight, especially in today's day and age. You might be asking yourself who Pat Brodericks is. Pat Brodericks is an artist in Marvel and DC, and he's worked with Big Two and things like that. And he's pretty old, let's be honest, and he has a serious case of old man syndrome, where you are the get off my lawn, don't come to my convention type of mentality. Because let's face it, this day and age, saying that cosplay brings nothing to convention is just dumb. It really is. I mean, come on. There are two sides that I'm going to touch on this. First, I'm going to touch on this in economics, and I'm going to do this real quick. Economically, cosplay brings in a huge draw of audience and people that come to conventions, because let's face it, not everybody that comes to a comic book convention is interested in comics. It happens, that's part of it, and they love cosplaying. They want to share these experiences and these things that they love. It could be Game of Thrones, it could be TV shows, it could be Gotham. Doesn't mean that they have to love comics. That's just a fact. They just want to express what they can, and it brings in money. It brings in money to these conventions. My local convention, MegaCon, a few years ago, for example, was struggling to make money. They were struggling to make ends meet to the point where they did not know if they would keep going. It's a fact. They didn't know. So, thanks to fandom, thanks to the basically geek culture becoming mainstream culture, and cosplay, which is a huge economic boom for them, MegaCon has actually blown up into one of the biggest conventions in the United States. So, we have that to be thankful for. Also, the amount of money that is invested in cosplays is huge. If you've met anybody that actually does cosplay professionally, or as a side thing, they have to spend a lot of money on these things if they want to do them, because it costs money to make money in some ways. Anyway. Now emotional. Let's move to the emotional side of this. Cosplaying. Cosplaying is a way of expressing yourself and your love for what you do. It's a way of sharing these things that you like to anybody and everybody around. It's basically the equivalent of somebody putting on a jersey at a sporting event and supporting their local team. They are doing the same thing, except for the shows and TV things that they love. Saying that they have no value inside of a convention is just dumb. Let's face it, we all go to conventions and we do that to express our love for these things. That is one of the main reasons to go, because otherwise you'd just be standing there bored, just nothing to do. Yeah, okay, I'm here. That's cool. This is great. I love cosplay. I think it's fantastic. I think it is a way of expressing yourself, and the amount of time and effort and emotional investment into a cosplay is just crazy. If you've met somebody who is serious about this, it is nuts. For a lot of people, cosplay is also a way of expressing themselves. It makes them feel confident. It makes them feel wanted, because of the fact that geek culture, especially since it's in the mainstream, a lot of it, though, is solitary. A lot of people still feel solitary, and coming to these conventions and expressing their love for, Game of Thrones is a way of saying, oh, wow, I love this thing, I love this fandom, and I want to show it to the world. That's all it really is. So for somebody to put that much time and effort, you have to love what you do. And, Pat Brodericks, and I hope he does change his mind, and he has basically said on his statement that I'm going to put down here in the link below, that if you don't like this statement, don't add me to the convention circuit. Good luck, man. I'm wishing you the best, because pretty much cosplay is everywhere right now, so best of luck to you, brother. With that said, I want to hear what your thoughts on cosplay are. Please let me know. Comment, subscribe down below. Love you guys. Take care.